Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, joined your other host,
Karen.
And for this episode, as the title says, it's another song deep dive. This was a new subgenre of this sub-series that we started a little bit ago, where we pick one song or one artist or an album or something, and we just do a deep dive into that and go, in depth in terms of what we know about it and what we've heard and all that kind of stuff. The first one we did was Ditch by Lamb of God. We had heard sort of where that came from a sort of a chat thing Mark Morton did, so that was really cool to see, and we wanted to share that. This next one is one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite bands, Rammstein, and that song is Mein Teil, as the title said. So if you know anything about this song, you know what we're probably going to be talking about. If you don't, you're in for a treat.
And thank goodness we're not monetized.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Maybe. That's just repeating fact or something, I guess. Anywho.
Allegedly, all this happened. I don't know what you had to say to get around all that.
All right. Well, you're in for a treat. Let's put it that way. If you don't know anything about Rammstein, they are a German band. They sing in German primarily. They do use other languages as well.
Yeah.
I think they've used Russian, Spanish, French, some English as well. But mostly almost like all of their shit is in German. I love them. That's how I, got into them, was listening to their music. Holy shit, this sounds like a foreign language. And sure enough, it was. I fucking love Rammstein. So Mein Teil was their first single off their fourth studio album, Rise, which came out in 2004. The single, I think, was released, or maybe the album was released on July 26, 2004. So yeah. Mein Teil. The song Mein Teil, or the title Mein Teil, translates to my part. And my part in German, the way I understand it, is very similar to in English or here in America saying my thing. Or you talk to a little kid who might say like my thing, my thingy, referring to his penis, right? So Mein Teil is a slang way or a alternative way for somebody to refer to their penis and whatnot. So this song is about a penis, in a roundabout way. So the song came out, and I thought it was on the single of the track. Like, it's not on the album, but I think it was on the single. At least I think it's on the music video. I could have sworn I had the Resident Evil 2 soundtrack to the movie, which this song is on that. And I thought it was the single version that had the beginning of the track. And I wanted to listen to it yesterday before doing this episode, and I couldn't find it, the CD. But I'm fairly positive that's on there.
We're going to find it.
We're going to find it, and we'll find out for sure. But I think according to Wikipedia, it's on the music video itself.
Okay.
The beginning part. And the beginning part starts with a post, well, hold on, let me find it. It starts with sort of the spoken word thing of saying in German, I can't speak it, so I'm not going to, but in English it translates to looking for a well-built 18 to 30-year-old to slaughter, signed the Master Butcher. This refers to the real case of Armin Mewis.
Probably Maives.
Armin Maives.
Because of how W's and V's go.
Yeah, and Bernd Brandis. So Armis is the one who posted that on a forum. He was a cannibal, and he was looking for somebody to kill and eat, and Bernd agreed to do so. And the way I understood it, he basically sat down and said, you can go ahead and slaughter me, you can go ahead and kill me and eat me, but first cut off Mein Teil, and let's cook that up and eat that as a meal together. And
it's just
from what I've seen or heard, I've heard from what I've read in the past, that the investigators who found this out, captured Armis and looked into it, Armin, and looked into it. Apparently there's a video out there of it all happening as well. And it's very disturbing, according to the cops, the article I read. Like, this was way back when the song first came out. Because the thing with Rammstein is whenever a song would come out, I would look up the lyrics to try to understand what was going on. So the whole song is about that. So the single also has like a fork and knife that's going along with it. If you know anything about Rammstein as well, their live production is super theatrical.
Yeah.
And this song in particular, we finally got to see it live once. We've only seen Rammstein 3 times. We've seen this once. I've always wanted to see this once I saw what they do.
I honestly never thought that we would see this live.
I didn't either.
Like,
no.
we always thought, like, on a video or something, but
Yeah.
like I never thought we would see it live.
So how it starts is Till comes out, the singer, with this butcher apron on, covered in like fake blood, has like a chef's hat on, and like the microphone he has is attached to a giant butcher's knife or chef knife or whatnot, the Michael's Meyer knife, whatever knife that's called. It's tied to one of those, and then he's got the sharpening stick or stone thing that he's sharpening it up with to begin with, and then they wheel out this giant cauldron where Flocka the keyboardist is in, and he pops up every now and then pops down because Till comes out with flamethrowers and shoots it at the bottom of the cauldron that engulf the cauldron and go up, and Flocka just pops up and like makes fun of him and then pops down and comes up and like does his little keyboard parts. And the one we saw here in Chicago, Till gets in on this like massive fucking cannon to shoot flames, like this one he would like sit in and shoot these massive flamethrower flames down at it. It's really theatrical. It goes with the song, but the song itself, Mein Teil, about a cannibal eating another person. Another thing, it was my favorite song back in high school. For Christmas, my mom got me a Rammstein sweater, which was the Mein Teil sweater. On the front, I think it just had the knife and fork with Mein Teil on it. And then on the back, I think it had, I'm going to fuck this up, I think the phrase was, "Den du bist was du isst," which is "you are what you eat," on the back. And I remember going through high school, wearing that through high school, and people being like, "What's Mein Teil mean? What's your shirt all about?" And they're like, "Is it just like knife and fork?" And I'm like, yes it is. I did not want to tell anybody. Like, if you know what it's about, cool, good on you. But if not, let's just say, yes, it means knife and fork. A quick little deep dive into that song, where it comes from. I had a friend when Rammstein came through town. He had a buddy who was working that Rammstein show, and they were looking into the lyrics and Rammstein and everything. I was like, "Oh, you should check out Mein Teil." And they're like, "Yeah, we already checked that out, and it's fucking disturbing as shit."
A lot of Rammstein is disturbing.
It is, yes. A lot of it is very disturbing.
The art.
It's yes, exactly. It's all for the show and the art. Any case, one of my favorite songs. Very disturbing aspect to the song as well, but I enjoy the song. But yeah, there you go. That's really all I have to say about Mein Teil right now.
Okay. I had no comments.
No, none.
No.
You like the song though.
I like the song, but the whole story behind it's disturbing to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely disturbing. Cannibalism is a real thing. People out there are doing it, and out there on the forums posting, looking for
I heard that somebody
victims.
in Canada did the same thing and like murdered like 10 people before they were caught.
It's definitely like on the dark web, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how they found him, was like a post on the dark web, and then they like the cops like pretended to be a person or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People will volunteer to do that, to be
Yeah.
the victims, because they get money for their family. So you aren't making the money yourself, but your family gets the money.
Anyways.
Cool song. Hope you enjoyed that little chit chat. But yeah, who knows what we'll do next for a deep dive?
Maybe something a little bit different.
A more upbeat, more happiness to it.
Yeah. I mean, the song's upbeat and fun.
Yeah, the song's fun. Yeah. But the meaning behind it, not so much.
Yeah, not so much.
But yeah, in any case, get out there, check out some music, and enjoy.
Bye.